Rumors are that allegedly, despite popular belief, Nene may actually be winning her case. Why is that? I have some new information that will answer that question and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified, so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about, and it centers around rumors that allegedly Nene could be actually winning her case against Bravo. Why is that? I have some new information that may answer that question and more, and here it goes. So, kinfolk, I have my top 3 reasons as to why it appears that Nene is actually winning so far her case against Bravo. Now, before I get to those top 3 reasons, let me acknowledge these 3 things. Of course, we know that Nene's lawsuit is fairly new, and that they're just that right now it's a lawsuit, and we're learning new bits and pieces of the things Nene is alleging. However, sometimes Nene has run into some rough spots when trying to present her case. So, first, let me acknowledge that people thought that Nene was crying wolf. They thought that Nene was really just upset because Nene was not getting her way, and that the things that she was claiming in her tweets had no factual or evidential is evidential a word? Had no evidence of her claims. 2, let's also acknowledge the fact that a lot of people thought that Nene was pretty much having a diva fit. Nene was upset because her demands were not being met. People thought that Nene was filing a lawsuit because Nene felt like she was the star of the show, and that this show revolved around her, and that when she wanted something, she was supposed to get it. Now, let me acknowledge the third thing. The third thing is this. When Nene did finally release her lawsuit, a lot of people, including myself, felt that a lot of things that she was claiming or alleging, especially when it came to Kim, was pretty much old drama. Old reunion drama that happened almost 10 years ago. And so we kind of thought that Nene didn't have any new, updated allegations to help her case move forward. Well, kinfolk, after acknowledging those 3 things, and after we getting more information regarding Nene's lawsuit, we're seeing that Nene actually does have more up-to-date claims and alleged complaints that may actually help her case. And in some instances, it seems like her claims that are all alleged seem to be backed up for now with some pretty good evidence that would suggest that so far Nene is winning her case. Alright, the first reason why we think Nene is winning her case. Nene claimed that Bravo treated the Black Housewives franchise of Real Housewives of Atlanta different from their white counterparts when it came to budget issues. Budget issues regarding promotion and cast trips. Now, with that evidence, Nene showed how the White Housewives franchise got better promo looks. They were more touched up. They had more editing. They had more themes when it came to their promo shoots and their promo and their press runs. And then we look at Nene also saying that the cast trips, that the girls from Atlanta had to ride a bus to Florida, then the bus caught a flat, and how other housewives were allegedly flown and private jets to their luxurious destinations and on their more luxurious out of the country cash trips. And so when you look at that, and when you hear Nene saying it, you saying, okay, we hear it. But then when she puts the evidence or her, spin on it, we're seeing these things, and this is pretty much evidence that we have said in the past when it came to looking at how the Real Housewives of Atlanta and their franchise was a promo, and also how their cash trips seem to lack those of their white counterparts. Now it's very telling because it's something that we talked about, but now, according to Nene's lawsuit, it's something that she and allegedly the other ladies also took notice of. So that right there, I think, is a pretty good claim, alleged claim by Nene about things that Bravo allegedly did to the Real Housewives of Atlanta when it came to fairness or racial fairness between two different franchises. The next reason why it seems like Nene could be winning her case because of this next complaint and the evidence that she has to back it up. Nene claims that the aggression that she was punished because of her aggression that she showed throughout the season, and she compared that to the aggression that other housewives and different franchises had shown in the past. So Nene is claiming that she was punished for, I think, tearing the shirt of the cameraman. And then Nene pointed out the fact that Luann actually assaulted an officer, but it seemed as if Nene got a harsher punishment for her act. Now, when we look at that, we have to look at that through the eyes of what's fair and what's not. Now, when this incident happened with Nene tearing the shirt of her cameraman, a lot of people, including myself, felt like Nene was having a diva fit. However, when we started to internalize what Nene was going through at the time, also when I personally started to internalize the fact that at the end of the day, that's Nene's house, that's her closet, and if she says she doesn't want anyone in there, no one should have gone in there, especially a cameraman. So when you put into that frame of, okay, let's take it out of Nene being dramatic or being a diva and put it into the context of this is Nene's home and she has the right to say who she wants and does not want in her closet, then it tends to make sense. However, Nene is claiming that allegedly Bravo punished her because of that aggressive act. However, Nene is pointing out when other housewives, particularly those of different color, tend to show those same acts of aggression towards other people, they appeared to not have been punished as severely as Nene was, if they were punished at all. So when you look at that claim made by Nene and you look at the evidence that's being presented, again, it does show an unfair balance between two different franchises or two different incidents. So in my perspective, I feel like Nene may have a little weight right there when it comes to that alleged treatment. And the last thing that shows that Nene potentially does have a case and that she could actually be winning this argument is the walking off of the reunion. And why is that? Well, Nene is alleging that she talked to one of the producers right after the reunion, and they told her that she should sit out next season, and it's alleging that it was because of her behavior walking off the reunion set in which her pay was docked. And so, as we know, when you do the reunion, it's in your contract to attend the reunion, or you're either paid for it, or it's in your contract that you automatically going to get paid for it if you show up. If you don't, you get docked somewhere along those lines. Nene pointed out that that was very odd of them to have done. And when we think about that in that statement, there have been plenty of other housewives who have either not shown up to the reunion, who have walked out the reunion and not come back, or who have walked off the reunion, missed a good chunk of it, and then once they compose themselves, returned. So it seems as if Nene was being unfairly treated when she had her moment where she walked off the reunion and did not return. Now, you couple that with the fact that one, Nene is alleging that she was told to wear a different dress color. Two, the fact that Nene felt that she was probably being set up with Yvonne making an appearance that Nene said caused her a lot of mental anguish. So her walking off and not coming back, I can kind of see how that could have happened, and I can see how it was kind of like, a forced move because Nene felt like she had to protect her inner peace, her mental state, in which all that was going on with her and Greg, it probably was best for her to leave the reunion. Now, how she left, of course, it may not have been the best way. Also, when you walk off a reunion, that is the time when you're supposed to be able to defend yourself. That is the time when you can defend yourself in real time in front of your fans, in front of the viewers, in front of your other castmates. And also, it is a big production for the franchise each and every year. So I can see how Nene walking off could have ruffled some feathers, considering all of the logistics that had to go into making that reunion work due to COVID. The fact that everyone was trying to pitch in and put their best foot forward despite having all these different COVID protocols. And so I can see how they could have become a little bit more frustrated with Nene with walking off. Now, how they treated her for walking off, was it fair compared to how other housewives could have been allegedly treated? We don't know. However, we do have evidence that Nene is not the only housewife who has walked off from a reunion and who has not probably even shown up to a reunion, let alone walk off a set. So the evidence is there. Now, is it fair? We have to leave all that up to the judge, jury, and attorneys. Was she unfairly reprimanded for that? We don't know per se. Again, this is an alleged claim, so we have to wait and see how this all plays out in court. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. When it comes to Nene's case so far, do you think these arguments show that she is, for the moment, winning her case with her alleged claims against the network? Or do you think that these claims and this evidence is still weak and that Nene has a lot of more work to put in order to win her case against Bravo? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.